You come home, you get to know your family members. They get to meet, other people from the kindred. That's where you get to know people from your kindred, and that's how we avoid intermarrying our brothers. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is so bright, but it's not hot. That's one difference with Nigeria and Doha. It's so bright, but it's not hot. This chicken rooster, make sure to keep quiet. Have people coming in, guests. That's just the community lifestyle we are used to, and I'm glad that the girls get to experience it. We have like family, friends, neighbors, everyone coming in. It's not been an easy task entertaining them, but what do we have to do? I have to be a good wife. My voice has changed because of the breeze, or because of the weather. But it's all good. I'll just take some lozenges. The girls are really adapting. They are playing with the neighbors. The community lifestyle. I'm glad we like they are experiencing the community lifestyle. That's one good thing about coming to the village. They get to meet their cousins. They get to meet other people from the kindred. That's where you get to know people from your kindred, and that's how we avoid intermarrying our brothers. Because when you come home, you get to know your family members. But that's one of the amazing things about coming to the village. It's breakfast time. I'll be making breakfast for the girls. They already complain that they are hungry, so this water needs to get boiled quickly.
If we put the spring inside.
You don't put water now?
It's the spring.
It's not too small. Out of the Milo. Now that's quantity you go use.
If this is your first time of seeing me, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. I am a mom YouTuber based in Qatar. I'm in Nigeria. Recently, we took our guests back to Nigeria after like 6 years of not going home. Now, a little backstory. We've not been to Nigeria in 6 years. Yes, 6 years. Now, one of the reasons was that, first of all, I had 3 of the girls back to back somehow here in Qatar, and it was not feasible at that time to travel back home. And again, due to the insecurity back home, I've always been skeptical. My husband has a thing for Nigeria. He has a strong, home is home. But personally, I do have reservations. So we decided to travel back home to go and feel what it is like to live in Nigeria. Especially for our daughters. We want them to have the true experience of living in Nigeria, to connect to their roots. As a Nigerian living abroad, it's not an easy decision to take, especially when we all know what is happening back home and how we see it on social media. So I was skeptical. Like I said, I was very, very, very skeptical. I was scared. I said, how are we going to do this thing? But we have always wanted our children to know their roots, to know the struggles we faced, whether we like it or not. Living in abroad portrays a very, very soft life, the ease to life, good roads, electricity. So we wanted them to see the true Nigeria, to experience the true Nigeria, even though it was going to be cost intensive. Yes, very, very cost intensive, because we're a family of 7, literally a family of 7. So it took us lots of planning, saving, because of course we are not Dangote. Yes, it took us lots of planning, saving to accomplish that. So it was truly an investment that was worth doing, and the one that we truly wanted to do, because we know that it's going to yield a result. Yes, bringing the girls back home was something that we had always looked forward to. This is my mom's recipe. This jollof rice. The jollof rice is totally different from the normal jollof rice we do see. My mom used to make this, so this was a perfect opportunity to make them. After, I wanted them to be really taste what it's like growing up in Nigeria. Nobody is saying that we tasted like a bad life, no. But the real feel. Back in the days, it's not like one had everything. So my mother used to make this kind of jollof rice whenever we have leftover stew. What she does is she just brings the remaining stew, like the stew you've used on Sunday, Monday, like on Tuesday, we just use it to make jollof rice. She just adds all the ingredients like I'm showing in the video, and before you know it, our jollof rice is ready. That is one recipe that I don't want my children not to have. I want them to know this recipe. I want them to have it. It's like emergency jollof rice, but not emergency jollof rice, because the crayfish, the remnant meats and everything from the stew usually makes the jollof rice special. I know a lot of people don't add crayfish to their jollof rice, but this jollof rice, because the stew is the one remaining from the previous ones, you need to add lots of things to make it tasty. And trust me, this jollof rice always comes out tastier than you can imagine. So it's my mom's recipe, and I want my daughters to always look back at this video and remember how I make this recipe, so that they can say it's our mom's recipe. If you've been following my channel, you know I've been on a weight loss journey. But this time around that I traveled back home, I literally kept the weight loss journey small. I pushed it aside, just small, not mean, because I did like 60%. Someone like me that has been on a weight loss journey for a long time, I don't know what happened, but all the delicacies, the goodies in Nigeria literally made me to forget that I've been going to the gym. Even though I tried to do portion control to the best of my ability, but I still had to eat what I needed to eat, because life is once, but I wouldn't advise it for anyone. Anyway, that's part of the experience of traveling back to Nigeria after many years. For our daughters, we wanted them to taste everything, wanted them to sit on the ground, like I showed in one of my videos, like experience it, no poshness, just the real Nigerian sweet living, going to our neighbors, going to the farm. Like I had mentioned, one of the reasons I did not want to travel initially was because of the insecurity. Seeing that we are from the eastern part of Nigeria, and being in Imo State, where my husband is from, it was very, very high at that side. So I was very, very, very skeptical. You wouldn't blame me, as one that has not traveled for a long time. The news on social media was not encouraging, but I am glad we did take the bold step. One of the shocking things I experienced was that there was no foreign rice. We went to the market and I was literally asking for foreign rice, but they said no foreign rice. I'm like, what happened? Obviously, the Nigerian government has insisted that we eat our own rice, like grow our rice and eat our own rice. That Uncle Ben's rice that used to come from the abroad, it was nowhere around the eastern market. Even the ones that they'll tell you is foreign was the rice that doesn't have stone, but it was locally made. It was something that was shocking, because before we used to have the normal foreign rice, even though the price difference will be very much like ×2 from the normal local rice, the one that used to have stone. But the good thing now is that local rice that is now foreign rice doesn't have stone. So if you are coming back, you should bear that in mind, except you have your own way of bringing that type of rice. Even though I feel that this one that is available now is more nutritious, but there is basmati rice. I don't know how they get to import that one, but it is there, it is for sale. But for someone that lives abroad that usually eats the normal foreign rice, eating the local rice was a plus. So it's something that wasn't much of a problem, but it was something I noticed. I had missed the Nigerian meat, but somehow I don't know that I could no longer eat the tough Nigerian chicken. We had chicken kept for us that has stayed more than 9 months. So the way that chicken was strong, so hard that I had to boil it. But if you had missed Nigerian chicken, the normal chicken that will stay, and that it is really mature, then when you come home, it is a sure bet that you should not miss it. For somehow, I discovered that I could no longer eat the tough chicken without cooking it. And my daughters did not even like to eat it at all, because it was too tough. We were already used to the Qatar standard of very soft chicken. After all, you get soft life in Qatar and you get soft chicken abroad also, but the taste differs. So when we're about coming back, we're contemplating if we would get a washing machine or not. I'm like, we're not going to be staying for a very, very long time, so we can just use our hand to do it, But that was a very, very big mistake, because the children were like playing and forgetting that it's a human being that will actually wash the clothes with our hands. So somehow I tried to get them involved so that they will kind of understand what it takes to wash and rinse clothes, even though we have water running, unlike before where you go to the stream and fetch it. But if I were to advise anybody, please get a washing machine, no matter how small, especially if you have like a large family.
Oh, Hochina is washing clothes though. Washing machine.
The small madams, the human washing machine I had employed to come and help me with the washing, or to come and at least feel it, part of their village experience. Those humans were literally pouring water on themselves, and at the end of the day, that cloth that they came to wash, the one that they were wearing, we had to add it to wash it. So I said, I beg, people should not shift. Let's do our work by ourselves, because this one is additional work. If you're still watching up to this place, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Subscription is free. Don't come and watch and go, because subscribe to the channel so that we can hit at least 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And when you subscribe, don't forget to hit on the bell notification. That way, anytime I post a video, you will know. That's why we do shout subscribe, like, share, just encourage the YouTuber, just to encourage the content creator, and so that YouTube will show our videos to other people. It takes time to create content, honestly, and most times the views might not be encouraging, but we keep going. So the only thing you can do to encourage the YouTuber's work that you like is to subscribe, like, share, and comment, especially if you are watching the video and you are enjoying it, getting one or two, or either is entertaining you or informing you. After all the hard work, it was only necessary and wise to go and refuel with eating very, very good homemade apple. Good apple. So where look at how I'm shouting apple. Better fufu. So the only place I know I can relax and eat it and enjoy it is where I know that it will be available is at the family house. So we just took the girls to go and play while we go and refuel and relax and gist with family. That's how we enjoyed our evening, and I'm glad I could take you guys along this beautiful expedition, this beautiful experience, and I know you guys enjoyed watching this vlog. I'll see you in another vlog. For now, bye bye.